So let's get into the show. What happened, what place did I come in, what I think about it. So I got second overall and I got first in my class. So let me break that down for you. So in the Manitoba, or in the Canadian Physique Alliance, Van Dyke Classic, whatever you want to call it. I guess it would be called the Van Dyke Classic actually. So call it that. In the VDC Natural, they have 3 different physique classes. I did men's physique. They got class A, class B, class C. They're all separated by height. So you could weigh whatever you want, but you just gotta be within the height restrictions. So I was in class C, 5'10" and above. I got first place in that, which was awesome. The one thing, I was the only competitor in that class. So, you know, obviously I auto won it and that automatically qualified me for the overalls. So what the overalls is the first place winner out of the 3 different classes get to compete against each other. So I competed against guys in class A and B, and in that I got second place. So pretty happy with how it turned out. I really wanted first, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of bummed when I lost, but it is what it is. I know what I gotta do better to come back and win the next show, or to come back and win the next show. I gotta get my posing down. I think my posing and just like my stage presence, I felt inexperienced on the stage, and I feel like that could show when the judges are looking at you. So it is what it is. I started prep 3 weeks out. You know, I was practicing posing for sure, but definitely not as much as I should be. So, you know, something to consider for the next prep that I want to improve on. Posing 100%. So, yeah, besides that, it was a lot of fun. If you have any if you have any interest at all in competing, I highly recommend doing it. Honestly, it's a lot of fun. The focus, I know I only started prepping 3 weeks out, but the focus you have for that 3 weeks for that one singular task, it's so consuming, but it almost feels good because nothing else matters except for that, you know, winning that show and putting everything into it. So it feels good to just have that kind of laser focus in your life, and I guess it gives you that purpose and whatnot. So normally preps are 10 to 12 weeks long, so that's, you know, 3 months of pure focus for this one goal, trying to win this one competition. So I can't even imagine what that would feel like. That would, you know, it would feel even more satisfying on stage afterwards, knowing how fucking hard you worked to get there. So for the next prep, I'm definitely gonna do it a lot longer. The reason why mine was so short this time around was I didn't know if the show was even gonna happen. Manitoba coronavirus cases literally climbing every day up until the show. 2 weeks out from my last show, or a week and a half out from my last show, they just canceled it. So that was kind of a bummer, knowing how hard we worked all winter and just at the beginning of the prep there to cut down and, you know, stay in shape and get lean as fuck. So again, I don't want to hire a coach and, you know, get all my food and blah, 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 and then bang, it's canceled again. So I just started prepping a little bit late. I still thought I got pretty damn shredded for the show. Could I have been a little bit more shredded? Absolutely. You can always be a little bit more shredded. But, you know, for the time that I put into it, I feel like I got a pretty good result. So I'm happy with it. But we're going for first place next time, you know what I mean? I don't like second place. It doesn't feel that good. I'm just gonna stop talking so much so I can get this down, so I can get Charlie some food too. Look at him over there. Hey buddy, are you hungry? So you guys are seeing my full day of eating. Now let's see what Charlie gets to eat too for breakfast. Honestly, he eats like a little king. We got some duck and rice. Hey Charlie boy, don't you like that? Good boy. Lamb and rice, everybody, lamb and rice. Kid eats better than most humans do. Okay, so you saw what I ate for breakfast. You see what Charlie eats for breakfast. So I'm gonna wrap it up for this part of the video. Hey boo. Hey Mr. Ears. What's going on? We're back. So I'm just gonna get ready for the gym now. Every day when I'm going to the gym, I take my creatine and pre-workout. This is my favorite pre-workout. It's so goddamn strong. If you're new to the gym, get something a little bit weaker. This is, if you're like an experienced, you've been taking pre-workout for a long time, this is your brand. This is the brand you should buy. This is a good creatine if you got your stomach is a little bit more sensitive. I find this one is a lot easier on the stomach. So yeah, this EFX Pre-Alkaline is really, really good. So I take both of those before the gym every day, and I'm just gonna be eating a couple bananas just for some extra carbs right before the gym. I'm gonna be hitting a push day. So chest, shoulders, triceps. I'm off the bro split now. I'm doing a push-pull leg split. So I will explain more of that after the gym. I'm gonna try and get some clips for you guys so you guys can see what I've been doing in the gym. So I'm gonna go get after it now. Hey guys, so we started things off with a barbell bench press. This is 135 pounds and these are my warm-up sets right now. So I'll do 2 warm-up sets before I get into my working sets. But before I even get into my warm-up sets on bench press, I really like to do 2 or 3 sets of push-ups for 20-30 reps a pop. Get the blood nice and get the pec nice and warm, get the shoulders loose, get the joints warmed up. It's very important to prevent shoulder injury when you're doing bench press. So this is working set number 1, 225. I'll do 2 sets of 225 for 8 to 10 reps before I get into my heaviest and final set of 275 here. I go for 5 reps here. That's as heavy as I go today. I'm still coming off prep, so I'm still regaining my strength, trying to get more calories in me, started taking creatine, etc. So we'll see where hopefully the strength continues to increase over the coming weeks. We then went into some dumbbell lateral raises. This is our first shoulder exercise, so again, hitting 15 reps here, not going too heavy, trying to keep the good form, really engage that medial deltoid as best as we can. When you grow your medial deltoid, it helps you get that 3D delt look. It helps you with the V taper overall when you got nice big capped delts. So again, we do a lot of lateral raises and different exercises to engage our medial delt. Very, very important, guys. When you're doing these, you want to lift your elbows up. Make sure they're parallel with the ground when you finish, and that'll engage your medial delt the best. So don't forget to do that. Every time we're working out, we want to make sure the target muscle is being stimulated properly. After that, we moved into another chest exercise, so dumbbell incline press. Going 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps. Just a good working weight. This one we didn't do any warm-up sets for, we just went straight into it. We're already pretty warm, muscle is feeling very, very fresh. So we're just going straight into it. As you can see, we're targeting the upper shelf of our pec. You can see the split there right on my chest. That's going to get stimulated more when you do an incline. So that's why we do so much incline. We're really trying to build the top shelf of our pec here. Usually that's what most people are lagging on. So don't forget to do a lot of incline press when you're doing a chest day or a push day. Edwin's reps here is exactly how you want to perform them. So you can see all the way down, all the way up, trying to stretch the pec and then contract it as best as we can at the top. Really stimulate that muscle, really make it work for best results. And really push yourself. So after that, we just went into some rope front raises, targeting that anterior deltoid, that front delt. Whenever you're doing these, keep the momentum to a minimum. You really want to keep the tension and make sure the weight or make sure the anterior delt is moving the weight only. You're not doing like a little bounce with your knees. You're not swinging your hips to get the weight up, because that all takes away from your anterior delt. So it's not going to be stimulated properly. It's not going to be getting the gains that you want it to be making. So keep the momentum to a minimum and make sure your anterior delt is doing all the work. Control the positive, control the negative. We're going for great we're going for perfect form here. Perfect form, perfect reps. That's how you stimulate the muscle. That's how you get it to grow. After that, we went into some cable flies. Same criteria, guys. Same criteria the whole way through. Really stretch the muscle and then contract it when you're on your concentric portion of the rep. So stretch it, contract it hard. We supersetted this with 20 push-ups at the end of our cable flies. We're doing a push day, so push-ups are like the perfect, perfect exercise to target every muscle we're trying to do for today. So I love doing push-ups. I always try and include them somewhere in my workout. And today we did them for warm-up and we did them as a superset to our cable flies. So yeah, really try and get your push-ups down, and it'll help overall build strength and nice shape to your muscles. So don't neglect them, guys. Don't neglect them. After we did these last set of cable flies, we moved into our last our last exercise for shoulders, which was some more dumbbell lateral raises. And we started off with 15 pounds and did 30 reps, and then we moved up to 20-pound dumbbells and did 30 more reps, and then we stuck with 20 pounds and just did another 30 reps. So 90 reps of lateral raises, guys. I really like doing high reps on shoulder exercises. High reps, low weight. It stimulates the hell out of your muscle, and you will get a pump like you've never seen before doing this kind of weight and these kind of reps. If you're a guy that shies away or gal that shies away from doing high reps, I really recommend throwing them into your workouts. Like, it burns the hell out of the muscle and you will see some crazy gains from it, I promise you. Especially when you're starting from the side here, you have no momentum. That medial delta is doing all the work. After that, we just finished off with some tricep rope extensions. This is a great exercise to build that mind-muscle connection for your triceps. You want to flare out at the bottom to really squeeze that peak or the spine of your tricep. That's what we're doing when we do that. And then we just finished off with some skull crushers. I really recommend finishing with skull crushers or keeping them to the middle or end of your workout like we were doing here, because they will bother your elbow sometimes. So we're doing moderate weight, 10 to 12 reps. That's kind of been the vibe the whole workout. 10 to 12, 10 to 15 reps. Obviously some outliers there for the dumbbell lateral raises, but for the most part, that's the rep range we were hitting. So we just did 3 more sets of this. Keep your elbows tucked, and make sure there's, again, little momentum. So thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you guys could like the video, helps out my channel enormously. If you guys could subscribe, if you want to see more content, that'd be fucking awesome too. Hit that bell notification so you guys don't miss any future videos, and I will be coming out with more dope content for you guys to see later. Enjoy these videos at Charlie in the meantime. See you guys. That's how I get my cardio in. We just run circles around the table. That's how you stay lean all year round. Get you a little puppy and just run circles around the table.